Okay, we're back, and today I am going to talk about one of my favorite plants, Spilanthes, better known as the toothache plant. This year I wasn't going to grow Spilanthes this year, but surprisingly enough, I had planted some dill and cilantro in a pot that I had taken in over the winter, and Spilanthes was one of the plants I had in there last year. And lo and behold, it was like, surprise, we're here. And I'll show you my plant here. This is my Spilanthes. You can see the dill here, the cilantro, but this is Spilanthes. And it's just starting to get its little flower buds. That kind of reminds you of like a sore tooth. And the flowers and the leaves are what I harvest in this plant. And Spilanthes has a lot of benefits. It's great for wound healing, cold, flu. It's actually antibacterial and antifungal. It would be good against ringworm. I always make it into a tincture, which is really easy to do. You would just, whichever size container you would want to use, glass container, you just take the parts of the plant and pack it into the container and fill the rest with alcohol. And when I say alcohol, some like to use a pure grain alcohol or like an Everclear, but a lot of people prefer to just use the 80 proof vodka. I usually start my tinctures on a full moon and run it to the next full moon. That way it's going through a complete cycle, and that way I can keep track of it. You could do it a little shorter time. If I was going to do it half that time, I would probably start on a new moon and go to a full moon. I just prefer to do it that way. You know, the moon, the sun, all of that has a great effect on all of us, and that also includes tinctures, and that is why I do it that way. So you would just harvest these plants, and you can also eat this raw. When you do so, or even when you use the tincture, you're going to feel a tingling effect at first, and then like in the gums or your tongue, it just lasts briefly, but you will start feeling a numbing type effect, and it really promotes saliva when you bite into a good bite of it. But it doesn't taste bad. Some people that have tried it even think it may have a little heat to it, but it really doesn't. It's just the tingling effect. And like I said, it's very brief, but it has a lot of benefits. It's a great plant, and you can grow it outdoors in your garden, or you can actually grow it indoors in a windowsill. And like you see here, it just came up volunteer this year in my pot, and I've kind of kicked my pot out of the house back in the spring, and here we are in the early part of July, and you know, it's a beautiful, huge plant. So that's it on the Spilanthes. If you have any questions, you know, feel free to send me your questions. And yeah, I'm gonna try to, right now, I figured it was a good time to come out here and do this because I've got a little bit of cloud cover. We've had rain for the last couple of days, and because of that, it has made things really, really, really steamy. So yeah, right now we're sitting at 100-degree heat index. Woke up this morning to 100% humidity. I think we're down to like 60% right now, but it is pretty sticky. It doesn't take long for you to feel like you are just soaked. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes today. I'm always happy when it rains. Yeah, that's Ooh. And we have a chance of it this afternoon. So check back in with me next time, and I don't know what we're going to do next time, but we may get into a little bit of fermenting. We'll just have to wait and see. So I will talk to you later. Bye.